Welcome everyone to the Matt on Talk Show 17-year anniversary, and this is Matt on Talk Show live right here on YouTube. Yep, it's going to be our first ever live show that we're doing, broadcasting live right here on YouTube, and I can't wait. I got the computer here. I'm ready to take questions. I'm hooked up to the chat room and so forth as we're filming here, and I just opened up the chat room about 2 minutes ago. I'm waiting for some more people to join. There's about 10 people in the chat room. I'm waiting for a few more to join in as we get prepared here to throw out some questions. Maybe I'll give some Matt on Talk Show trivia here, depending on what kind of questions we have. So I'm looking forward. This is the first time that I've ever done anything like this. Interacting really full force live on camera, interacting with fans of the Matt on Talk Show or people that have viewed the Matt on Talk Show. So I'm really looking forward to this, and I'm really hoping that this will be something that we're going to be doing a lot more in the future. And what better day to pick that than this day, July 3rd, 2018, for the Matt on Talk Show 17-year anniversary. All right, we got a few more people that joined the chat room here. It's a heat wave today here in the state of Pennsylvania. Expected temperature 105 degrees right here in the Lehigh Valley of Pennsylvania, the state of Pennsylvania. Man, it's been a heat wave since last week, and it's just sickening. I can only imagine what that electric bill is going to be once I get it for all this air conditioner use. And, you know, because I live in a mobile home, you know, it's like the house I did live in, when, you know, you've probably seen in the background several times on a lot of the older talk show videos in the last couple of years. I had central air, but the house that I moved to, it had window air conditioners. It's the only thing that sucks about it. Alright, here we go. First question from a guy named Rocketman812. How old were you when you started the show? I was 13 years old when I started the show. It was an idea that I came up with, and I had a friend named Robbie Luckman at the time, and we had this camera, and we decided to start filming these shows. And this is, a lot of the first couple shows, you know, about a dozen or so of the first few shows we did was a parody of the Maury Povich show, because I was a big Maury Povich and Jerry Springer fan at the time when I was 13, and that's where I first got my inspiration, was basically Jerry Springer and Maury Povich to start the Matt on Talk Show. Dylan Hayes, I have been a fan of your show since 2006. Well, thank you, Dylan. I appreciate that. That was the beginning, 2005 was the beginning year of a big launch for the show, and that lasted for a few years after, and it slowly just stabled out before, you know, before this became a hobby, which was about the year 2011 that I stopped full time doing the Matt on Talk Show, and I've only been doing the Matt on Talk Show as a hobby since 2011. A person with the username here, I got the check. That's a very interesting username. I like the basketball video where you brought up the team's loss. Oh, that is one of my favorite videos that I like to show to people. Coach Wright. Coach Wright was the basketball coach for the Northampton Community College's Spartan team. And I hope this is definitely not an effect here. I see the video's lagging, but this is a first time thing. I hope man, this sucks. I guess this is a first for everything, and this is what we're going to have to work out with the kinks here. I see me lagging. Yeah, it's lagging a little bit. But anyway, back to your question. The guy with the username, I got the check, mentioned about the video where I brought up the team's loss. Coach Wright, who was the coach of the basketball team, the Northampton Spartans at the Northampton Community College, his team lost the prior week. Well, the next week, I started as an intern for the broadcasting, and when I was in video and radio and TV class in college, And I brought up, because I viewed the game as just a spectator, just watching. And then the next week I started as sideline announcer, which we also use those video clips here, and you can find them on my YouTube channel. And I brought up, it's a shame that your team lost last week. And that's when I probably rubbed the coach the wrong way. But, I wanted to come out of the gates as a sideline announcer where I actually had balls to bring up your losses. You should acknowledge your losses as much as you acknowledge your wins in life. And I just wanted to get that out of the gate. I wanted to be the guy. See, there was other people that were sideline announcers there at the college, but they were all, well, let's just say ass kissers. I wanted to be good buddies with everybody. I didn't care. I wasn't there to win a popularity contest, and I wasn't there to make friends. I wanted to show people I'm Matt On, and the people that watched my show, because I was doing the show years before I was a sideline announcer at college, I wanted to show people I had the balls to ask the questions and tell things that people are afraid to tell. So that's the story behind that little one. Monkey King, tell me about the ghost search videos. I'm not really exactly sure what you're trying to ask by that question. But I enjoyed doing the ghost search videos. The first two ghost searches were kind of just experimental shows. Ghost Search 3 and 4 were the big shows, where we really started to kick off with that one. That was when we did it at the Brenda and Jerry's music venue. That was 3 and 4. I did the first one, which was Ghost Search 3 by myself. That was a little fun. It was the crew was there. They were doing the filming part, and I was in front of the camera. Ghost Search 4, that was me and Obama and Hillary Clinton, masked people as Obama and Clinton. They tagged along. We did Ghost Search 4, which was a 2-parter episode. We really picked it up with that one. Ghost Search 4 was the big deal when it came to the Ghost Search series. And then Austin X joined in Ghost Search 5 when it was Billy Sheen's Auto Garage. That was a fun one. That was our 5th and final Ghost Search. I enjoyed doing those. That was my parody of Ghost Adventures, which I was a big fan of Ghost Adventures at that time when I did the filming. A lot of the shows that you've seen were parodies of shows that I was big into, like Cash Cab, Storage Wars, which we became Storage Fights here on the Matt On Talk Show, and then Ghost Search, which was a parody of Ghost Adventures. The other one was Matt On Talk Show Bounty Hunter, which was a parody of Dog the Bounty Hunter. Alright, moving on here. Stamp Collector 2010. Do you actually drive in real life like you do in your Mad Driver videos? Believe it or not, yes I do. What you've seen in that first Mad Driver video, the actual one from 2007, was a realistic video. Despite I know I was filming, but I filmed like I was actually driving. And yes, believe it or not, as crazy as you may think I am now for saying this here on the live chat of the 17-year anniversary, yes, I actually do drive like that. I'm behind somebody, and when someone's screwing off in front of me, I just start losing my crap. I just start losing. I start snapping. Because it's irritating. Someone's in front of you, and nowadays, it's a lot different than 11 years ago when I filmed that first Mad Driver video. People are a lot more on the phones than they were back then. That phone technology really started back then, but that was a lot more with the flip phone thing. Nowadays you have the Android and the iPhone, and people are just glued to this damn thing. The light's green. Go! Damn it, get off that damn phone. Wait till you get somewhere, stop, go home or whatever, then play on that damn thing. When I get in the car, I like to just listen to music and go. I'm not playing on my phone. I'm not worried about that other crap. I just want to go. I want to listen to... Getting in the car with the music is kind of my relief from everything. Like, it resets my mind a little bit, and then when I get back to doing what I got to do, I'm focused again and ready to go. Monkey Man. I like the Austin guy on your show. You're referring to Austin X. Yep. Austin X, big star in the show, and appreciate all the work that he did. Man, I still see I'm lagging here. Yep. Yeah, there's a little bit of a lag. But as time goes along, this is just an experiment. Right here, live chat for the 17th year anniversary. Marcy, liked the Kmart and Toys R Us videos on your channel. Well, thank you for that. Kmart and Toys R Us were some of my favorite stores, and it's a shame that they had to go. And just for my memory's sake, and to add new pieces to the show, something different, I walked in there, camera, started filming. I used my cell phone, and we started filming stuff in there. I started walking around, getting it for memory's sake, and now both stores are officially closed. Seb Sanford, I enjoy the videos of your son. How old is he now? My son Matthew is 1 year old, and I appreciate you for enjoying the videos, and he'll be showing up in a lot more videos in the future to come. Jason Callan, I like the wrestling segments from the past. Any stories to tell? There's not a whole lot of stories to tell. We kind of just get together for the shows back then and plan them. Sometimes we'd be talking days in advance about them. There's not really any major stories to tell from behind the scenes. Except for the year 2007, there was some real life animosity, drama between Kenny Murphy was one side, and then you had Jared Sipos, Nikki Starr, Nick Rass at the time, Will Nakata. There were some real life things going on between those guys, mainly just between Jared, Nick, and Kenny. And that's why we came up with Matt on Talk Show Brand A and Brand B back then, which was a spoof off of the Raw and SmackDown of WWE. Other than that, it had to do with girlfriends, ex-girlfriends. I had nothing to do with it. I was just kind of just in the middle there, staying neutral to everybody. I wasn't taking sides, so I didn't want to be not friends with these people because they weren't friends with each other. So that's why I created Matt on Talk Show Wrestling segment Brand A and Brand B. But other than that, I really don't have any stories to have to tell about the wrestling segments other than that. Bella Mugglesam, is Monster XFL YouTube page yours or a fan's? Believe it or not, that actually is one of my other alternative channels. I haven't updated that in a long time. In fact, I don't even remember the password to the damn thing. That's how old that is, and it's been I think 6 years since the last time I updated that. But at the time, once I started this Talk Show God YouTube channel, which is the official Man on Talk Show channel, I created an alternative channel called Monster XFL. Monster was because I was a big fan of Monster Energy Drink, and XFL, which is the football league I was a big fan of back in 2001, which is, by the way, returning in the year 2020. But yes, that was my alternative Matt on Talk Show page to create more buzz, more awareness for the Matt on Talk Show if there was more distribution of the Matt on Talk Show at that time. And that housed a lot of behind the scenes videos, a lot of extras. That was also a video for extras, Matt on Talk Show extras videos that were extras but not on the main site. And it was also to house older footage of the Matt on Talk Show. Because the YouTube channel started in 2007, that was supposed to house present to the future episodes, and the Monster XFL was to house older videos and behind the scenes and extras videos. Zach Scott Games, are you going to miss Toys R Us? Yes, I will. Toys R Us officially closed on June 29th, 2018, I believe. And that's it. That's the end. All the stores, they were liquidated. End of an era, my friend. It's a piece of my childhood that I'm going to miss. And it sucks because my children aren't going to be a part of that Toys R Us life. Especially my son, Matthew. He's going to be 2 in November. And it's a shame that he's not going to get to be exposed to Toys R Us like I was, because it was a big thing. However, I did buy one thing that I will probably show as a piece here on the Matt Talk Show in the future. I bought a Toys R Us shopping cart. Some people thought I was a little odd and a little crazy for doing such a thing, but hey, it's my money. I get to do whatever I want. So I bought a Toys R Us shopping cart just for memories to keep. And it was only $35 too, so it really wasn't that much. You know, I can afford to spend $35. Speaking of money, we got a super chat donation, a $2 super chat donation from Marcus, who says he watched the ghost search videos and loved them. Well, thank you, Marcus, for that. And yes, the ghost search videos are a popular hit on the show. Please continue to watch my show. Thank you, Marcus. The Life of Prince. What's your recent beef with Pep Boys and Dave Ramsey? Wow. There is no real beef. Well, at least not with Dave Ramsey. If you watch the video, you know, I just got bothered a little bit by Dave Ramsey when he would tell people just to cut up their credit cards. You know, some people live paycheck to paycheck, and it's real rough sometimes. And you have to... Let me move this camera over a little bit here. There we go. I don't know. I just feel like there's too much... I look too much like a human jar of mayonnaise here. Dave Ramsey, he's a great guy. I like watching his videos, and I still continue to watch his videos. It just boggles my mind where he tells people to cut up his credit cards sometimes, all just to try to save. But, like, sometimes the credit card could be a saving grace if you don't have the cash. And, you know, you got to keep moving in life. Dave Ramsey can say that because he's got a lot of money in cars and owns real estate, and he has nothing to worry about. But people like myself and people like some of my followers and fans and watchers here in the live chat, they don't have that luxury just to go out and just spend money, you know? The plastic was created for a reason. So you can use it to a degree if you're responsible with it and pay it back. That's what I say about that. In regards to Pep Boys, they're assholes. Because I used to get work done on my van so many times, and, you know, then I'd be back there 2 or 3 weeks later with another problem. It's like they set me up, cut something else while fixing something else, and then I'm back there. And they did a shosty job with the last time I was there, which prompted that video I made recently on YouTube, where I asked the guy to do the wipers, and then I get to the vehicle, they say it's done, and I'm like, the wipers aren't on. And the guy's like, oh, I didn't put them on. They're acting all stupid, like nobody communicates. Even though I stood outside watching them, because I wanted to let them know that I was watching them, because I didn't trust any of the damn work they did. Ollie A., what do you think of YouTube's restriction and monetization, new rules, and how they monitor videos? It sucks. Because they don't give little guys like me a chance to monetize things. And then they come up with new rules of how you get paid, and they up things just to make it harder on people. And it sucks. And especially like a lot of the older talk show videos, I had songs that I actually gave credit to the actual artist, and what do? They take down my video and make me put some kind of generic music that they created as the song. And sometimes if I have a video where I start off with an intro where I'm talking and then throw it to the video, the other sucky part is the whole entire video is just that generic song. So you'll see me in some videos talking, but you can't hear what I'm saying because that generic music plays the entire way through the video. So it's either I take down the video and get rid of it forever, or I have to put the generic thing just so I can keep the video up with some of that entertaining piece, that meat that's in the middle of some of my videos. It sucks. Some videos they just randomly take down after a while, and then it's just like, what the heck? I go to look for it myself just to show someone, and what the heck? The video's not online anymore. But everybody else is allowed to get away with it, posting videos with generic music and give rights to the actual artist. But they're allowed to keep their video up, but I'm not, so it's the same shit as always there. $5 super chat donation from Willis. I want to see more videos of Austin X. Well, you never know. Continue to watch some of the older videos, and you never know, you might see Austin X pop up in some of these future videos here on the talk show. I'm going to wrap this up now. I'd like to thank everybody who asked a question here in our live chat. This is just an experiment. I see I'm still lagging a little bit, sort of, maybe. But we've been going for 20 minutes here, so I'd like to thank everybody who participated in the live chat, and I'll be putting some more links up in the future, and I want to do some more live chats. This was fun, asking a lot of those questions and bringing up a lot of the stories here with the talk show. So I'd like to thank everybody. Stamp collector there. Let me see who else is on here that asked a question. Rocketman 812. Thank you. Monkey King. Yep. Thank you. And by the way, some of those people like Seb Sanford, Jason Callan, and Zach Scott Games, you can also look up their YouTube channel. So there's a plug for you guys, by the way. Thank you everybody much. Right here, the Man on Talk Show 17-year anniversary, July 3rd, 2018. And stay tuned here on YouTube for more videos throughout the day here on the 17th year anniversary of the Man on Talk Show. Alright everyone, thank you for the live chat, and stay tuned to future live chats. Thank you.